I mean, we gotta thank Grandma V for your recipe.
Grandma V, you can't go wrong with this recipe.
Dan, so we have the meat here, so take us to the steps.
All right, so let's do it. Grandma V's famous meatballs. This is a very simple technique. We're just gonna mix everything together.
So how much breadcrumb is that, you think?
Half a cup of breadcrumbs. We got a quarter cup of grated Parmesan cheese.
Oh, that's nice.
We've got 3 cloves of garlic that I chopped up, just, you know, rough chop. We've got a handful of parsley.
Fresh parsley.
Fresh parsley.
But can you use dry parsley too or no?
Yeah, I would probably use like a tablespoon of dried parsley.
Okay,
if you
but fresh is better. Okay, 3 eggs.
3 eggs. So we're just gonna
look at you.
Crack them right in. You like shells in your eggs?
No shells.
The big mix.
Let's do it up. Use those biceps.
That's it. So, one of Grandma's secrets. Grandma V, if you're listening out there, you're just gonna mix this up until it's all together, and you're gonna feel when it's not sticky, you got a good mix. If you're feeling like it's too sticky, you're gonna add extra breadcrumbs until it just falls off your hand.
So how many pounds of chopped meat we used?
We used 2 pounds of chopped meat. I used 1 pound of the chuck, 80%, and 1 pound of 90% sirloin to make it a little bit healthier for you.
So how many meatballs do you think we're gonna get from this?
Probably about 20 to 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good. I think we're ready to go.
Listen, I'm with you, man. I love using olive oil. I'm the king of olive oil.
Plus, if you like the flavor of olive oil, then you're gonna like the flavor of these meatballs. Okay,
so we're gonna let the oil get hot for how long, you think?
It's probably like a minute or two. Once we flash some water on the pan and feel like it's hot.
Wow, it's heavy.
Yeah. Cast iron is another one of Grandma V's secrets.
Yeah. Now we know the oil is ready for the meatballs.
Old ancient secret.
All right.
This is my favorite part. All right, so once we have a hot oil, we're just going to bring it down to medium. And now when you're making the ball, what I like to do is just...
You must play baseball.
Yeah, this is old baseball habits die hard. You just give it a nice roll, and then really you're just dropping it in. You're gonna.
That's a big meatball.
That's the way to do it. Okay, you ready? We're just gonna. It's a big meatball, but as it's cooking, it's gonna shrink down, so it's not gonna be as big as you think it's gonna end up. Yeah, I give it a little toss in your hand. Give it a little. There you go, a little toss. There you go.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
It's good stress relief, also.
Okay, that's a good size.
That looks like a good meatball.
Wow, man, I did pretty good.
You got all the ingredients in there.
All right.
Okay.
There
you go.
You think we should put one more there in the corner?
I say we fill the pan.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you got 2 meatballs here, I think.
See that? It looks like 2 pounds of meat got us about 15 meatballs. Here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna start flipping them. So what I like to do is just give it like a little tilt. So we're gonna give it a little tilt. You start to see the meatball cooking.
So you're gonna cook them like in four different ways: the bottom, the top, and the side.
Yeah, you kind of roll it around till you see the sides are starting to get crispy.
So right now the heat is medium.
Yes,
medium heat.
Medium heat. Flavor.
Grandma's V meatballs.
Grandma V.
Thank you for sharing the recipe with us, Dan.
All right, so we've gotten to the point. We've cooked them for about 15 minutes. How do they look?
They look great.
The more you move them around, you're going to get even heat, and you're going to cook them in the right place. Let's give the sauce a good spin here. And I think it's ready to receive some meatballs.
It smells delicious.
Our pasta look like it. I'm going to turn the heat off the pasta. It looks like we're getting close to being ready.
So now we've got 60 meatballs here.
60 meat. I'm going to put 8 in the sauce and 8 fried. You're going to tell me which one you prefer.
Sounds good.
All right, Dan. This is a good one.
All right.
So we're going to drop that right in there. Soak up the sauce. How's it smelling in here?
Put it in the fire and low.
We'll lower it down a little. And I think we're going to be eating in the next 5 minutes. All right, let's make some spaghetti. You're going to see very shortly it's going to reduce down. It's going to cook all the way through.
Nice.
Yes. Pasta about 10 minutes.
The olive oil and the pasta?
Water, olive oil, a little bit of salt, not much. You don't really need it.
So when you add the salt, now or later?
I added it. It was already added. We're going to drain the pasta. And what I like to do is I like to put the pan right back on the heat. It's back on the fire.
Okay.
And what I like to do is I like to put a couple, maybe 2 or 3 ladles.
Nice.
Because I feel
Dan
like...
style.
Yeah, you know what? This is gonna, pasta absorbs the sauce or water or whatever, right? Now, if you give it a little mix, you're really making yourself a nice coating of, you gotta use all the sauce, all right? This makes for a really good meal.
Bring the plates.
All right, let's eat.
Yes.
I really like the crispiness outside.
Yeah.
Then it's nice and soft inside and it's cooked all the way.
Cook all the way through.
And then you taste the fresh parsley. It's money.
You taste the olive oil too,
Oh
right?
my God.
Beautiful, right? Yeah, you have to, yeah. You're not gonna get that anywhere else. Fried meatball is the way to go. Cooking it in the sauce after being fried, you're still gonna taste a little bit of the crispiness, but now you have the blend and the flavors of the sauce.
So can you tell us what did you put in the tomato sauce?
Yeah, the tomato sauce is crushed tomatoes, some tomato paste. You're using really good olive oil again. You dice up an onion or two. You put in some basil, fresh basil, or you could put like just regular spiced basil. I cooked it with sausage also to get like a meat sauce flavor.
Oh.
And that's really it. Garlic, fresh garlic, and you're just cooking that for 5 hours, 4 hours just to get it all together.
Now I'm gonna try I was eating the pasta and the sauce. Now I'm going to the meatball.
Try the meatball.
It's a completely different meatball from the fried meatball.
You see why you have to have both?
Completely different,
No?
yeah.
So there's no way, in my opinion, there's no way to make a choice between which one you like better. You just have to eat both of them.
I mean, we gotta thank Grandma V for your recipe.
You can't go wrong with this recipe.